Good evening, beautiful souls. This is Her Garden Cottage Tarot. My name's Sophia, and I will be doing a daily reading for July the 20th, 2023. Let's see what the cards have in store for us today. So right now, someone is struggling and feeling like they are having the burden of all burdens that they are trying to carry. We are looking at the 10 of Wands, and the 10 of Wands is like stress. You are exhausted, and if this resonates with you, let me know below. But if you are stressed and exhausted, you feel like you have so many burdens. Let's see what we have to go along with that today and see what else is going on here. We feel like, and we're pulling the Justice card. So the Justice card, what we're looking at is, it's just, the truth's gonna come out. You've been carrying a lot of weight. And what I'm getting here is that, the truth's going to come out about whatever burden it is that you've been carrying. You feel like you've been carrying the weight of many people, and you finally want to feel justified in whatever it is that's going on that's affecting you in that way. You're tired. You just want to sleep. You feel like all the weight and the burden has been so much stress. This is the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords, this has been a long time coming. You have just felt exhausted. You want to rest, you want to retreat, you want to run away and just take some time for yourself, because this has been ongoing for a long time. Let's see. But throughout all this action, you feel like you pull the Five of Pentacles. This is making you tired. You feel ill. You almost feel like all of this is just, you're not gaining anything financially. You've just been exhausted. If this resonates with you, if it does not, then take what it is and leave the rest as it is. You're moving forward, though, quickly. You understand that all of this pressure and this exhaustion and this stress has been, you're skyrocketing forward. You're pulling the Eight of Wands. So you're really just moving faster than you ever thought possible towards your goals, but you feel like it's just exhausting at the same time, and that you're not justified in what's going on. But in the long run, you have the King of Pentacles. So you have, they're a solid practical, you're a practical leader. You're doing all of this, but you're trying to show people that it's possible. But even then, it's exhausting you. You feel like you just need to rest and retreat. This has not been worth the money. But you're moving too quickly, moving too fast. Let's see what else the cards have to say. How do we overcome this? So we're pulling the Hierophant. So a lot of this, it's, from traditions and expectations. You feel like you're conforming. So to overcome it, you might have to step outside of that box or fall in line with what's expected of you. I need some clarity on this card, because I feel like almost like you've been ignoring your traditions and the things that have mattered that would make a big difference for you. And it's more that you need to retreat yourself back into some sort of traditional or conventional way of living that you weren't doing for a long time, but you grew up with. I'm getting this vibe that you need to remember who you once were and retreat into that person, because trying to carry the weight for everyone and moving as quickly as you can is not what's working. It's not doing you the justice that you feel like you deserve. Let's draw one more. yeah, you have to leave something behind. You have to move forward. So we're getting the 8 of Cups. And so you feel like you need to retreat. You need to withdraw yourself. You feel like you need to abandon something that is just not suiting you. There's something going on here that is not been falling in line with what you need. And so when you're putting all of your effort forward and all of your things forward, and you're feeling just like you just need to walk away because you just can't keep going. Let's see, is there anything else? So overall though, let's see. We're drawing the 9 of Pentacles. So like your goals in all of this was to get to your self-sufficiency, your financial gain, your personal pleasures, not really looking at the pleasures of others, but so much more of a selfish indulgence, luxury. But all of this has not really brought you to what you were expecting. You were expecting to just be on the top, you know. But this was your ultimate goal, was to get to that state of self-sufficiency and luxury, financial gain. So whatever you're letting go, I feel like if you're letting something go, it's going to bring you towards that luxury. It's almost as if with it being then having the 8 of Cups there, where you're walking away and you're just leaving behind you're like almost moving on. Like there's something here that's telling me that you've been carrying the burden and the stress and the weight of everything, but you've been striving towards this luxury. You know you can get there, but you feel like it's just draining you and you haven't quite figured out how to get there yet. And you know that all these efforts are, you know, you've been moving fast towards it, but you feel like you're still not financially there. All you want to do is sleep. You're just exhausted, but you're a strong person and you know what you want, and but there's some sort of traditions that you need to stick to, and letting something go or someone go that's just been draining that from you in order to get to what your goals are, because you know that you've been working hard for them. You just haven't gotten there yet. Let's see, is there anything else? The 9, oh, I'm sorry, the 8. It's the 8 of Swords. So you've just been restricting yourself. You're putting yourself in isolation, almost like an imprisonment within your life, whether it's work related. I'm getting more of a work related, like you've just been imprisoning yourself in business and in work. You've left out all of that sense of family and traditions and helpful living, and you feel like you've just been carrying all this weight. You're so exhausted, you're so tired, you're still not at that luxury. You haven't taken that time to enjoy what you've cultivated for yourself. And let's see, what else am I getting? Spirit guides, guide me. Yeah, you've really tied yourself into your workplace is what I'm getting. You've really just drowned yourself into taking on so much work and being the strongest person there, trying to get everybody to do what you do, but they just aren't there. You feel like you have this sense of self-sufficiency, but you've self-imposed this on yourself by just continuing to drain yourself at work. There's light in the future. So we're getting the 2 of Pentacles. You're weighing a lot of options right now on which direction to take and where to go, and you know you're great at multitasking and you can do a lot of jobs, and there's a choice to be made. You know, what's the most important? Are you trying to live for this business or whatever it is that is draining you, or are you trying to move into a different kind of self-sufficiency aspect of your life where you're working hard for yourself rather than draining yourself for others? Let's see. Let's draw upon the Celtic Spirit deck and let's see what they have in store for us tonight. So really overall, whoever this message is for the 20th of July, And it could come to you later. It could come to you now. This is just what I'm reading it for. Whoever you are, if this resonates with you, please give me a like and let me know in the comments. But I can feel that like you are burdened. You feel just exhausted. You are a hard worker, but you have not been seeing the gains, and you've been moving so fast towards what you want. And there's something you need to let go of so that you can actually reattach to those grounded and spiritual places that you are trying to go to. And in order to get to that self-sufficiency place, you really need to stop restricting yourself by just delving into work rather than any kind of personal pleasures or life. There's some choices that need to be made. You need to make some choices on what you want to do with your life. And, you know, is this what you want to continue doing? Let's see. So our Celtic, so you are free to dream. You need to plan and manifest. Just be planning and manifesting and just enjoying your life. Dreaming, and it's possible. You have the potential to get there. You just need to allow yourself the room to get there. And, you know, sometimes that takes a lot of work and a lot of effort. And so what I'm getting from this reading is, yeah, just really focus on what it is that you want, what kind of, you know, cultural things, whether it's religious, spiritual, family time. You really need to get somewhere where you're back in sync with who you really are, because you're drowning yourself in this immense amount of workload. You don't feel appreciated, and you're not seeing the gains that you know you should be seeing, but you just keep moving faster and faster and faster towards it. And you have this restrictive sense about you that you're self-imposing on yourself. So in order to get what you want, you need to dream. You need to dream and make some choices in your life that are going to guide you into those right decisions. And so I hope that this helped today. I hope to bring some clarity to someone out there. And, you know, blessed be, and see you next time. Thank you.